Knights. First for the starting lineups, beginning with the visitors from Brentwood Academy. Leading off, number 22. Batting second, number 15, Badeau. Batting third, number 12, Preston. Batting fourth, number 9, Woodley. Batting fifth, number 17, Stover. Batting sixth, number 5, Smith. Batting seventh, number 24, Reynolds. Batting eighth, number 1, Klein. Batting ninth, number 13, Whitman. And now the starting lineup for your JP2 Knights. Leading off, playing shortstop, number 2, Ben Brooks. Batting second, behind the plate, number 22, Jack Shuttleworth. Batting third, in center field, number 4, Pace Dempsey. Batting cleanup at first base, number 24, Ryan Hatton. Batting fifth, playing second base, number 12, Jake Rucker. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, number 13, Jeff Valera. Batting seventh, at third base, number 11, Garrett Taylor. Batting eighth, in left field, number 10, Grayson Lang. Batting ninth, in right field, number 1, Jordan Weems. Taking the mound tonight for your Knights, number 34, Dalton Heath. If everyone would please rise and remove their caps for the playing of the national anthem.
Hello everyone and a warm welcome to Serve Pro Field, the home of your JP2 Knights. My name is Oliver Anton, your voice for JP2 Baseball. It's a chilly one here from Serve Pro Field as tonight your JP2 Knights set to take on the Brentwood Academy Eagles. If you missed their lineups previously, the York JP2 Knights will bat Ben Brooks in the leadoff spot, taking shortstop, followed by Jack Shuttleworth behind the plate. Pace Dempsey in the 3-hole, but in center field, Ryan Hatton taking the cleanup spot, followed by Jake Rucker at second. Jeff Valera, the designated hitter tonight, followed by Garrett Taylor at third. Grayson Lang will play left field, and Jordan Weems will round out the lineup. Dalton Heath is on the mound, and it's a great day for baseball. The last time Heath was on the network, he sadly took the loss, but he came off of that against Montgomery Bell Academy, throwing the closest to a no-hitter we've had this season, allowing 1 hit with 2 outs in the 7th inning. A sad day for Heath, but nonetheless, the Knights have come off a sweep from NBA, a 2-1 series win against Father Ryan, and now they have 1 win against Brentwood Academy. Mason Hickman allowed 4 hits last night and only 2 runs in 6 innings of pitch. And as always, sit back, relax, and enjoy the Knights Sports Network. In case you were wondering, Brentwood Academy will bat Jarvis, Badeau, Preston, Woodle, Stover, Smith, Reynolds, Klein, then Whitman.
Leading off, 22, Bryce Jarvis.
Bryce Jarvis. And the first pitch from Heath is a ball outside. Some of our crew is a little chilly right now.
Just a tad.
Not too happy to be here. The pitch from Heath is dinged to right center. And Taylor with a beautiful side catch there. 1 retired in the first. So in 2 pitches, 1's already sitting down. Takes a little pressure off of Dalton. And a little more on the Knights here in game 1 of this doubleheader.
With 1 away, the batter's number 15, Badeau.
That's 14 innings of baseball.
And 14 degrees outside.
The pitch, a beautiful pitch, called strike right down the middle, right there, hitting the low corner. Heath pleased with himself. Number 34, Dalton Heath on the hill. Will wind up and the pitch. Dinged up. Heath makes the grab himself and tosses it to Hatton, who makes a slight scoop, but 2 outs and only 4 pitches. Tell you what, that's what it needs. Heath gives
number 12, Preston.
Heath gives the ball to his best friend, Ryan Hatton. Heath denies 2 pitches already. Winds up. Pitch. Dinged. It'll get past Rucker, and Taylor will have to sprint for it. This could easily become. And no, Taylor with fast movement is able to prevent a double. Fast play by Taylor and Weems there.
Coming to bat for Brentwood Academy is number 9, Woodley.
Wiggly in the batter's box. First pitch is a ball in the outside low corner. So that's way out of the corner. The windup in the pitch. Heath dings past third base. So the Knights will have to move quick against Brentwood Academy, a tough baseball team to play against. Then again, what sport isn't Brentwood Academy good at? They've won almost every state championship.
Now batting number.
So Heath now with a runner in scoring position in a pressure situation with 2 outs here in the first. Checks back, winds up and pitches. Sinker is a called strike. Sizzler as well. Could hear it as it came down. That's the one thing I love about it when Heath pitches. You can hear Heath and Pianto when they pitch. You know it's coming. Pitch. Ball low. Brings the count to 1-1. Brentwood Academy back in the box. The wind continues to blow here from Surf Pro Field. It could affect the game a little bit, but beautiful blue skies as opposed to the rain we were supposed to be getting at this moment. The pitch is dinged up back towards the interstate.
Yeah. Lands on
Heath ready. It's hard to see Heath because, you know, umpires. Wind up in the pitch. Beautiful pitch, but a called ball is bringing the count to 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 count now. Okay. Heath ready. Brooks checking back. Almost like he's playing. Pitch is thrown. Ball outside. Brooks almost looks like he's playing in pickle with the runner on second. And the pitch. Swing and a miss gets the strikeout for the Knights. So Heath puts up his first strikeout. You're tuned into the Knights Sports Network. We're going to take a quick break. Expected to bat in this inning, Brooks. Wait, oh my gosh, I don't have the lineup up. That's embarrassing, but it should be Brooks, Shuttleworth. Yep, Brooks. Should be Brooks, Shuttleworth,
Leading off for the
Dempsey,
Knights is the
and in for a
shortstop,
lucky hat.
number 2, Ben Brooks.
The Memphis commit up into the batter's box now to play shortstop and second base. The dark cloud somewhat begins to come over, but cloudy conditions were expected. The pitch, the ball low. The windup and the pitch is dinged all the way into center field, and Brooks gets the leadoff single. That's why he's going to college to play baseball, everybody. Brooks with a beautiful dinger into center field. Right there over second base and shortstop's head into a prime landing position to where he could have advanced. Brooks has some speed. I mean, it's sad that he can't escape a sack in a football game, but he has speed. Oh, it was very cold.
The weather's
Now batting
cold.
The pitch to Shuttleworth, drops the bunt, and the pitch gets by him. Ben Brooks will advance to second base, and the Knights have a runner in scoring position with no outs. And I had something else to say, but it's no outs. I really should have planned to end that sentence. I spoke it like I was ready to continue it. Still. I can't stop talking. I can't. I am physically incapable of stopping talking. The pitch. And the bunt drops, but it goes foul. Brings the count to 2 balls, 1 strike, a hitter's count. Brooks advanced pretty far there. Although everyone knows the plan of what Shuttleworth's trying to do here. Trying to get on Brentwood Academy's board pretty easily. Checks back on Brooks, winds up and pitches. Bunts dropped and tipped back towards us.
That could have been my head.
Dempsey grabs the ball and gives it to the umpire. Shuttleworth takes the signal from Coach Brown. Brooks takes the lead. Brentwood Academy sets the windup and the pitch. It's a ball low to bring the count to full. This can go any way now. Can end with a batter on base or a batter sitting down.
My finger's falling off.
The junior catcher steps back into the box. Knights get loud. The windup and the pitch. It's a ball low. It'll be ball 4. Brooks had enough to advance, but decides against it. Brooks excited about that. Made the right choice there as he is safe on base. And the ball was in the outfield. Play was called dead by the umpires, though, so Brooks could not advance.
Now back.
Dempsey into the batter's box now.
I thought it was because y'all were gassy.
The windup and the pitch is a bunt dropped. And it'll be dropped! Brooks looking. Brooks has to book it, and he will be called out by the forced play there. That ball looked caught, but on what seemed to be an error will be an out. And the slugger, Ryan Hatton, steps into the box. Hatton was in the this exact situation last year, or last night, not last year. Last night he had a runner on first and second with 1 out and cleared center field. So let's see if he can do it again tonight. The windup and the pitch. It's a ball high. Wouldn't be surprised if we see.
The batter's the first baseman, number 24, Ryan Hatton.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see Hatton get intentionally walked here. One out, the count at 1-0. The windup and the pitch. Hatton dings back towards the interstate. Ripped it. Ripped it back towards the interstate. Checks back. And it will be safe as he ducks back to quite the lead there. Shuttleworth and Dempsey on base. Shuttleworth taking that lead there. Checks back once again. The windup, the pitch. Swing and a miss from Hatton on a beautiful sizzler fastball from Brentwood Academy. Right in prime strike zone position for Ryan. Nonetheless, he cannot rip that the way he would like to. The windup and the pitch. Hatton, a swing and a miss, and Hatton sits down. That'll bring up the sophomore slugger, Jake Rucker, into the batter's box.
1-2 away, the batter's number 12, Jake Rucker.
Middle school I went to.
Rucker had quite the base knocks in there. The windup and the pitch.
No, just the windup. Oh dear.
Not that bad. The pitch. Rucker checks swings, but not far enough to get a ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes with 2 outs and a runner in scoring position for JP2. The windup, the pitch. 3rd ball now. Jeff Valera in the on-deck circle. and the pitch. Beautiful strike down the middle, though. Rucker makes the right call and decides to look at it, bring the count to 3 balls and 1 strike. Rucker could still get on base in multiple situations here, so he is not worried. Remaining calm at the plate. Wind up and the pitch. Dinged out towards left field, and that ball is in. And here comes Shuttleworth, and that is 1 run. Dempsey will hold up off the single from Jake Rucker. We have a runner on third, and Jack Shuttleworth will score. That's a 1-0 lead early on for your JP2 Knights. Jeff Valera in the batter's box now with a runner on. Rucker had a beautiful hit there, the wind taking it right in the direction he wanted it to. Shuttleworth had to book it from second base, but nonetheless was able to travel those 180 feet very quickly. Ball's low and dropped.
Starts raining.
Well, we didn't bring the tent, so let's hope it doesn't start raining.
Let's hope it doesn't start raining for other reasons, because I'm already having major rain.
Sends Rucker back. I'm so glad the mic was on for that. The pitch, swing and a miss from Valera. I think we need to take a moment and recognize our crew. Please step back. You will during the intermission. You will wear that. We will show you. You will stand in front of the camera.
I don't even care. I'm cold and this is warm.
Wind up in the pitch. Check swing, almost tipped, but a called ball. Instead, you bring the count to 3-1. Taylor waits on deck. Rucker begins to fake a lead. The pitch. Ooh, and a check swing. That is a called ball, and the bases will be juiced for Garrett Taylor.
Now batting for the Knights is the third baseman, number 11, Garrett Taylor.
I could, but that's no fun.
Garrett Taylor steps into the batter's box. We enjoy ourselves here on the Night Sports Network. That's why you should join next year. The windup and the pitch. Ball outside. Chuck's back at third. Fakes the go. The pitch dinged up back towards the Knights dugout. Lands on the roof of the dugout. Counts at 0-2 now. Maybe selling them. No. Oh,
That was smooth.
that was good. The windup in the pitch. There's a ball outside to bring the count to 1-2. Still a pitcher's count. Smell of popcorn begins to radiate from behind us.
Can I just curl up in the popcorn machine? Did I just say popcorn?
The windup and the pitch is a swing and a miss, and so the Knights will leave 3 men stranded, but 1 run on 2 hits, and the bases left juiced. You're tuning into the Night Sports Network. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to take a minute to recognize our team member over here who is dressed in the wonderful JP2 skirt to keep himself warm at this moment for his hands. This is These are what our Friday nights are like here on the Night Sports Network. We're taking a quick break. You're tuned in. The windup in the pitch from Heath is a ball inside.
Leading off the Brentwood Academy is number 5, Smith.
The windup in the pitch. I was going to take some anyway. Hit back. Weems sent running. Goes and makes a beautiful catch out there in right field for Jordan Weems. And that's one away here in the second inning. That still says the bottom of the first. If any of you saw that bottom of the first logo, it disappeared. The pitch is a beautiful swing and a miss and a beautiful strike by Heath.
One away, the batter's number 24, Reynolds.
Reynolds, the catcher for Brentwood Academy. The pitch is a strike called inside. The count's at 0-2 now. It looks so good, didn't it?
I like that one.
The windup and the pitch from Heath. There's a swing and a miss, and he gets his second K of the night. I wonder why.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah.
I cannot say that I was inside Texas State.
Klein's in the box for Brentwood Academy, the first lefty we've seen. His pitch is outside.
First guy was a lefty.
Was he?
Yeah.
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I mean, I should be. It's a baseball game. And, I am the commentator. Nonetheless, there's only so much you can talk about at a baseball game.
Oh, I can talk for days, just not about baseball.
The pitch is outside again. 2 balls, no strikes now. With 2 away. Heath winds up and pitches. A beautiful strike down the middle to bring the count to 2-1, a hitter's count. The crowd continues to get closer to the JPII field. Time is currently 5:28. The pitch is a grounder to first. Hatton forced to field. Gives to his best friend Heath, and they retire the side. So after a quick inning, allowing a quick 1-2-3 inning, it is still 1-0 JP2, and you're tuned into the Night Sports Network. We're taking a quick break. Lang, Weems, and Brooks set to bat in this inning. Grayson Lang, the left-hander for JP2, ready into the
Leading off
box.
for the Knights, the left fielder, number 10, Grayson Lane.
It's been a constant rotation between him and CJ Laws in left field. And the pitch to Lang is a swing and a miss on a beautiful strike right down the middle there. Lang just behind that one. A little after on it. We'll wind up the pitch. Lang takes the ball high and outside. It was his bat that brought the Father Ryan game close the last time we were here. Let's hope that he can improve upon the Knights' lead tonight, whether it be in RBIs or being the run that is batted in. It's a ball outside now. 2 balls, 1 strike, a hitter's count. Lang now controls the direction of this. It's a ball again outside. 3 balls, 1 strike now. And the pitch. It's another ball outside, and Grayson Lang will take his base. 2 sophomores in the lineup as compared to last year, which was only 1 freshman. So Lang has really stepped up his game. Now Jordan Williams is into the batter's box. Williams and I, we have Latin together.
Now batting
Here's,
number 1, Jordan Williams.
He was very thrilled this morning in Latin. Yeah, he was. All right. Wind up in the pitch as Williams drops the bunt back. Flies back. Slow-mo. We'll just switch the slow-mo camera that we don't have on. We'll wind up in the pitches. Williams once again fakes the bunt, but it's 2 balls and 1 strike. Or 1 ball, 1 strike, because me and numbers. It's Friday. Forgive me, my math's going to be off because I've tuned my brain out after Mr. Coble's class. Something against you, Mr. Coble, if you watch this later. That's just because usually after your class I have journalism and I just tune the world out. That's also not an offense at you, Mr. Patton. It's just I can tune the world out in your class. And the pitch. Ball low. Oh, it's a called strike instead. Counts at 2-2. Williams not happy with that call, but he did check the bunt. Throws back Lang. Back as fast as he can. The windup in the pitch. Bunt's dropped. Lang sprinting for it as they try to turn 2, but Williams will duke it out on the fielder's choice there. So 1 out now with a runner on for the Memphis commit, Ben Brooks. Knights hope to dominate both of these games tonight. Shuttleworth still with his pads on those. The double play can still pen in any of these innings. And the pitch. Brooks backs. I did not see where that went. So, was it? It was back towards the interstate. And the pitch. The ball low, but Williams will not decide to go. And the pitch. Wow! And tripping. A beautiful catch from the Brentwood Academy pitcher. A liner and a hard one driven by Ben Brooks. An almost impossible catch to make, and yet he did it. That is a major league play right there. And so we have 3 down on the double play there. Weems thinking that ball was fair. You're tuning into the Night Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Leading off for Brentwood Academy is number 13, Whitman.
Whitman into the box. The bottom of Brentwood Academy's lineup, I believe they will see the top of their order soon. The pitch. Beautiful strike thrown from Heath. Swing and a miss. Heath showed some relief on that swing. Pitch, the ball outside. Ball's hit outside. Well, not outside. It's hard to direct a stream and commentate a stream, that's for sure. The count's at 1-2, still a pitcher's count. The windup in the pitch. Beautiful swing and a miss as Heath knocks his third strikeout of the night in there. Beautiful strike. It's a ball outside. Ball's tipped away for a ball. He's thrown 3 balls and 1 strike. Sorry about that short break there. Technical errors. And the pitch. There's a ball 4 outs. And it's a called strike 2 to bring the count to full. And an outside pitch just clipping the corner. As Tony Stark's wonderful assistant receives the third pitch to be dinged up. Dempsey calls it, and Dempsey makes the catch. Tossed in, so that's 2 away. To bring up, I don't feel like pulling up their lineup, so we're going to just wait for the name. It's cold. It's hard to type that in.
The batter's number 15, Badeau.
Badeau is in the box. The windup and the pitch. Beautiful strike down the middle. Heath trying to put some Ks on there. He doesn't know where he'll be attending, but he hopes to play baseball. The pitch. Another pitch. That's what we would call it. Will be a ball. You never know. Sometimes those are called strikes. We shiver here from Surf Pro Field. The windup and the pitch. Ball out or inside. That is ball inside low in the corner. The windup and the pitch. Hits the batter and he'll take his base. So Heath has his first walk allowed of the night after hitting a pitcher. Hitting a pitcher. He hit a pitcher. Hitting the batter there. Preston into the box for Brentwood Academy. He stows down. Batter begins to take a lead. Quite a huge lead there. Tosses to Hatton. Hatton makes the catch, but not the tag. Runner was halfway to the bag by the time he caught it. The windup and the pitch. Strike on the inside low corner. So no ball, 1 strike count, 2 outs and a runner on. The windup and the pitch. As he begins to run for it, goes Rucker, makes the grab, tosses it down to Hatton, and he will get him for 2. Knights retire the side there, and a beautiful play made by Jake Rucker and Ryan Hatton. So after 3 for Brentwood Academy, 2.5 officially, it's still 1-0 JP2 with no hits and a walk for Heath, as long as a K. You're tuning into the Night Sports Network. We're going to take a quick break. Jack Shuttleworth will start it off for the Knights.
Leading off for the Knights is the catcher, number 22, Jack Shuttleworth.
Windup and the pitch. Shuttleworth knocks it foul, hitting the post and landing by the Brentwood Academy bleachers. Knights crowd starts to get loud. The windup and the pitch. It's a beautiful strike down the middle to bring the count to 0-2. Shuttleworth not happy that he didn't bank on that opportunity. Every player that's not in the game is definitely zipped up. The windup and the pitch. It's a ball low. Matt Stato, who's pitching the second game tonight, is going to have to keep himself warm so his arm does not grow cold early on. The windup and the pitch. Foul on a beautiful pitch, so Shuttleworth taking it. It's a 1-2 count, though. A pitcher's count. And the pitch. Swing and a miss from Shuttleworth, and he gets his second K of the night. That'll bring up Pace Dempsey in the 3 spot.
With one away, the batter's the center fielder, number 4, Pace Dempsey.
Quite a dark and ominous cloud coming over the field. That rain may come after all.
It's snowing, I'm leaving.
Snow may come too, according to some of our friends. It's a ball low. Crowd looks great coming over the sky, though, in the pitch. Dempsey knocks high and deep back, but looks fieldable and will be caught by around the 362 mark. So that's 2 outs for senior Ryan Hatton.
With 2 away, the batter's the first baseman, number 24, Ryan Hatton.
The windup, pitch, ball outside. 1 ball, no strike for Ryan. Hopes to start. Who hopes to get the Knights going. The pitch. Hatton swings at a low one. A pitch to drive. We have noticed, hopefully Brentwood Academy won't hear this, we have noticed that he likes to swing at the low ones. And the pitch. Hatton considers going, but does not. So that's a 2-1 count, a hitter's count at this moment. See, a lot of people say, how come 2-0 isn't a hitter's count? Well, you see, 2-0, it's believed that a strike adds a little bit more attention onto the batter. Causing them to hit more and hit with a little more power. You'd be surprised, as that's a strike to bring the count at 2s. And so it actually can help the batter for there to be 2 strikes. The more you know. If I knew I was going to be presenting a more you know fact, I would have added the little rainbow animation with the star. Maybe we would have done that eagle. That is a reoccurring joke at KSN.
Neon Kitty Eagle.
And the pitch. Hatton dings to the outfield. Ball drops, and it looks like it'll be fair. Hatton decides to not go for 2 despite the call. Drops ball, and so Hatton with a beautiful hit to left center field. The Knights have a runner on with 2 away. Jake Rucker, the sophomore slugger, will step into the batter's box now for the JP2 Knights. Second baseman Rucker. And the pitch. Rucker drives high up towards center field. Towards right center, very fieldable. And that ball's dropped. Ryan Hatton will begin to book it as Jake Rucker will pull in for a double. Jake Rucker has his second RBI of the night. Hatton pretty happy about that one, and the Knights take a 2-0 lead here in the third. That is sophomore slugger's second RBI tonight. He knocked in Shuttleworth in the first inning. Beautiful hit to right center field. The wind carried it just a tad. It was just a tad. It was relatively close to where it was. The pitch, swing and a miss from, I think it's Valera, right? Yeah, it's Valera.
Now batting for the Knights is the designated hitter, number 13, Jeff Valera.
When you need to see a jersey number to recognize someone, I couldn't see his face, so I couldn't tell. Anyway, Valera in the box, checks back, winds up, pitches. Valera looks at a high one, but it's a ball. Rucker now has a single and a double with 2 RBIs. Begins to take a lead off of second base. The windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss on a beautiful K to bring the count to 1-2, a pitcher's count for Valera. And the pitch. Ball outside to bring the count to 2s. There's some line on deck. The pitch. As Rucker tries to steal. And the second beautiful line drive catch by Brentwood Academy's pitching. Wow. Tell you what, that takes skill, but still, 1 run on 2 hits from JP2, and the Knights have a 2-0 lead here in the third, going into the fourth. You're tuned into the Knights Sports Network. We'll be right back. Wiggly into the batter's box. He fouls it back, and Matt's calling. Beautiful strike from Heath. The pitch from Heath, ball low to bring the count to 2s. 17 for the Eagles grabs that ball. Heath set, the windup, the pitch, the ball low. The count's now full. The windup and the pitch. Fouled on a beautiful strike from Heath, but fouled away. The windup and the pitch. Grounder. Fielded by the Memphis commit. Hummed down and gets him. So that's 1 down for Brentwood Academy there off the full count. Beautiful play by Brooks.
Good one away. The batter's number 17, Stover.
Stover in the box. I almost called him Shuttleworth when I was reading the thing real quick. When I was reading the lineup quickly. Beautiful strike down the middle there. The windup and the pitch. The windup and the pitch. We have played 4 innings of play as we feel slight drizzle of rain. Few drops, nothing horrible, but if the game is to get rained out, 4 innings of play have been played, therefore it can count as a victory for the Knights. 3-1. And the pitch. Beautiful strike from Heath to bring the count to 3-2. Putting 17 into a pressure situation. Stover. Hey, Austin, be ready. The windup and the pitch. Fouled back, hitting the backstop. 5 fields.
Basketball.
No. That's the backboard. Learn your sports terms if you're going to be on a sports network.
No, that's what puts all the numbers for the scores.
And the pitch. We're going to get hit with a baseball this game. This is going to be the game we get hit with a baseball.
Okay, raining water, or raining baseball. Well, let's think about it.
Funny story, last year, some of you, oh no, those games are not posted, but last year, baseball came and hit right in the center of the table, right in the middle of all of our equipment. It was a foul ball that came up over and landed right there. That was a terrifying moment. That ball was coming down.
Have you seen the video of where the guy on ESPN fouls the ball and it hits right in the camera lens?
I think I have. And the pitch. Ball's thrown down, but no good for Rucker. The pitch almost hits the batter for Heath, so Heath's struggling a little here in the fourth. The windup and the pitch. Fouled. Caught. Checks. Hums it. He gets the first out. Turns it. And he turns a beautiful two-to. Oh, he's called safe. The umpire has called safe. That is an arguable call. That is an arguable call right there. Sadly, this is not professional, so that play cannot be challenged. It will be 2 outs, though. Ball gets there in time beautifully.
Away. The batter's number 24, Reynolds.
If we had an instant replay, that would for sure be on
If
there.
you had an instant heater, I'd be all up on that thing.
Do you want us to invest in a space heater?
No, I want my
The
car.
pitch. Says he went. It's strike 1.
I just want a hair dryer.
The pitch is a grounder. And he gets by him, but Brentwood Academy will score, so he stops it from getting any worse, but the Eagles are on the board. So the stop is attempted to be made by Taylor, fails. Brooks then tries to get the ball, no good.
Now batting for the Eagles is number 1, Clyde.
Klein in the box now. Facing the second lefty in the lineup. My mistake. The pitch fielded by Hatton. Hatton drops it. So on that error, though, that play could have gotten so much worse. So sadly, 2 errors for the Knights on this inning. What? Coach Puckett said in the tent in the Knights room.
I would join in.
And so Heath will face another batter in this inning. Definitely something he does not want. Checks back, wind up pitch. Fouled back towards the interstate.
Kia.
Ugh. The wind up and the pitch almost hits him there. Brings the count to
The sun
1-1.
Everywhere but here. Come here, my darling sunshine.
This is one of the places where the sun is actually the least in all the field.
Oh, of course.
Aw, I'm sorry, buddy. And the pitch. Liner. And Brentwood Academy looks like they will tie the game. And no, the runner is held. So the bases are loaded with 2 outs on a hit, and this is a tough situation for Dalton Heath to be in, yet there is no one in the bullpen for JP2. Then again, who do they have? Matt Steidel pitches, he cannot start the next game. Nate Pianto pitches, he cannot sub for Steidel. And if Jake Rucker pitches, the Knights lose their star second baseman. It's going to be a hard alternative to take Heath out of this game. It looks like that heavy storm cloud, though, is parting up. As
Heavy storm with a black cloud. Is that racist against clouds?
that is not the thing to say with the mic is on. All right, nonetheless, Jarvis, who is the pitcher, so it's a little of a disadvantage because we're pitching, we're batting against the computer and we have 2 runs against him. So this is the pitcher for Jarvis. Is the pitcher for Brentwood Academy. And the pitch. Liner to the outfield. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. And a third looks potential, but it's no good. And so Brentwood Academy pulls into the lead. That's the wonderful thing about baseball. Someone can go from 0 to 100 real quick. And we have what looks like a talk on the mound. A talk on the mound. Chat. You're tuning into the Night Sports Network. We're going to take a quick break. We're back here on the Night Sports Network. We just took a quick break while Heath was visited by the coaching staff of JPII. Hopefully, he's back in prime position where he wants to be. He winds up in pitches. Fouled back.
Almost hit me, and that is unacceptable.
Fouled back towards us.
What? It would look horrible if I'd broken anything.
The pitch. Bunt dropped. Pitch thrown. Out thrown. And Heath is able to stop his bleeding. Hopefully he can come back from it in the 5th inning. The Knights trail now 3-2 as we go into the bottom of the 4th. Garrett Taylor in the box. The wind-up and the pitch as Taylor takes the first one high. And that, my friend, is how you do it fast. All right. Taylor in the box. The wind-up and the pitch is the ball low. Pitch is another ball low, 3-0 count. Call the strike instead, actually hitting the low corner. I really should wait until the umpire says something. The inner umpire in me kicks in, though, in those moments. I mean, because that's what I do for work. The pitch fouled back at us.
Watching, I used to both.
The windup and the pitch. Taylor takes it. It's another ball. Alrighty then. Taylor at a 3-2 count. It's full, the pitch. Fouled back towards the interstate.
Suzuki.
We're listing off cars that could be hit. The pitch. And it is a called strikeout. Gets Taylor looking. That's the second time Garrett has struck out tonight. That brings up sophomore Grayson Lang.
With one away, the batter's number 10, Grayson Lang.
Grayson Lang. They call him Matt. Matt, guys. And the pitch. Ball on the outside corner low. So it's a 1-1 count to lefty Grayson Lang. Takes the signal from Coach Brown. And the pitch. Dinged, grounder. And that error will put Grayson Lang on base. He will decide to take 2 bases. Goes in with the slide, and he is on base. The Knights have a runner in scoring position. Quick thinking and sprinting from Grayson Lang. You see, those suicides from Kip Brown, they help. They really, really help. The pitch from 22. High from Jarvis. The pitch from Jarvis. See, when the wind's not blowing here in the wind tunnel, it's actually kind of nice. It's not bad.
Speak for yourself.
It is 60s, maybe low 40s.
Yeah, 60 below.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss from Weems. 1-1 count now.
You'll know if you take that. Oh, no, you're not sorry. I don't care if the person is not available.
He checks back on Lang. Winds up and pitches. Weems hits it up and high. Weems hits it off of his hands. Looking pretty injured. Oh no.
Well, he wants us to put it back in there.
The windup and the pitch. Ball outside. Lang will decide to take the opportunity and take third base. So it's 2 balls, no strikes. Jake Rucker is warming up in the Knights bullpen. And the pitch. Ball low on the corner to bring it to a 2-1 count, a hitter's count. The pitch. Takes it. It's a 3-1 count now. I realize. We'll figure it out. The windup and the pitch. And that's a ball. Send him. That ball's hit up. And that ball's caught by Brentwood Academy, so the Knights will not score after 4 full. Brentwood Academy leads 3-2.
Preston.
It's the top of the 5th now here from Surf Pro. Pitch is a called strike. Knights trailing 3-2 in this intense matchup against Brentwood Academy. One of the most even matches for the Knights. The pitch. It's a ball. Heath seems to have settled down, cooled. Matt Steidel begins to warm up for his start that he has in the second game of this series. We have a few other pitchers in the pen. Looks like Pianto as well. Pitch. On to get a ball. 2-1, a hitter's count. Yep, pretty sure that's Pianto warming up. The pitch. Ding to center. Dempsey tracks, and Dempsey puts his glove on it there in center field.
With one away, the batter's number 9, Woodley.
Woodley in the box. Wind up pitch. Beautiful down the middle for strike one. And the pitch. Another strike. So the count's now no balls, 2 strikes for Heath. And the pitch. So ball outside. High. Pitch. Dinged. High. Fielded. Pitch is dinged back towards the interstate.
The 2 away batter is number 17, Stover.
That is such a lie.
Oh, well, then this was mine.
Heath winds up and pitches. It's called ball.
He said Mjolnir at me.
Wind up in the pitch. Heath stings a strike in there, 2-2. If I'm both pitchers right now, I would have noticed that this umpire has a low eye. Pitch popped up towards center. Dempsey charges in, calls it off of Weems, and retires the side. 3 up, 3 right back down. Brentwood Academy still leads after 2. Still leads 3-2 after 5. Pace Dempsey, who had 2 big plays in the previous inning, steps onto the hill now. Into the box. Wow. Oh wait, talking. It's gonna be a long second game if I'm losing my speaking ability in the first one.
You know, there's this amazing lipstick.
The wind up and the pitch. Ball inside. 2-0 count. Larger cloud is broken up. We may not need that tent anymore. That's always a plus. The pitch. Ball high. 3-0 count. Oh, well. Wow. That joke was interesting. Wind up. Pitch. Called strike down the middle there, but Dempsey makes the coach's call and listens to the coach's call. And takes the pitch. Wind up in the pitch from BA. That's a strike two to bring the count to full. Dempsey in a little bit of shock there. I'm not. I've been reading this umpire the entire game. He likes it low. I have to say he's a very good umpire. Pitch. That's a ball, and he will take his base. So now it's able to put one on for senior Ryan Hatton.
Coming to bat for the Knights is the first baseman, number 24, Ryan Hatton.
And the pitch. Fakes the bunt, pulls back. Ball one. Pitch. Fakes the bunt. Pulls away. Ball drops. Hatton steps. Hatton steps out. 2 balls, no strikes. Takes the pitch, winds up, pitches Hatton, fouls it away on a high one. Perfectly level with him, though. So it's a 2-1 count now, a hitter's count. And Hatton's back in the box now, the count at 2-1. Wind up pitch, still fakes the bunt, and he calls it a strike. So it's a 2-2 count. Hatton now will have to swing or take it. And the pitch. It's driven deep to left. It'll send Dempsey back. Hatton drove that one deep and low by the 320 mark. Say it was about 335 feet out, though, in total.
With one away, the batter's number 12, Jake Rucker.
Jake Rucker, who has 2 RBIs already tonight, into the box with a batter on. I don't think he can drive one in. It would take a triple to drive him in, but not unlikely. And the pitch. Ball's a strike. It's fell back. It's such a true joke, alright. The pitch. Ball's low. Dempsey will take off. And now Rucker has a runner in scoring position with 1 ball and 2 strikes. He's knocked 2 in with 2 strikes. Valera is on deck still. Winds up and pitches. Rucker hits it. Goes. And it's high. Rucker has his 3rd RBI of the night, and the Knights tie it up with Pace Dempsey. And so once again, it's a fresh ball game here from Surf Pro Field. Whoops. Yep. There we go. Score's fixed.
Coming to bat, number 13, Jeff Valera.
Jeff Valera into the box here in this fight for the Knights. Ball's low. And the pitch. Time is called. With that timeout called, we're going to take a quick break. You're tuning into the Night Sports Network. We'll be right back. The pitch from Jarvis is a ball outside. That's 3 balls, no strikes for Valera. And 1 out. Called strike. 3 balls, 1 strike. Hit up towards shortstop. Fielded. That's 2 outs now with a runner on to bring up Garrett Taylor, the third baseman. Taylor in the box now. It's a fresh count. Pitch. Ball almost hits him. Rucker will bank on this opportunity and take second base. So with 2 outs, there's another Knight in scoring position. Two out of the 3 runs for the Knights have been scored on 2 out opportunities. As that's a called strike, 1-1. Hey, it's 11. Garrett's lucky number. The 1-1 count now with 2 outs. Sexton denies the first pitch. Accepts the second. And the pitch. Taylor drives back towards the interstate.
Jeep. Running out of cars. What?
The cars are running out. Ball. Checks back to Rucker. Winds up. Pitches. Dinged foul.
That
We're gonna
hit me. That'd have been unacceptable.
We're gonna get hit this game. We're gonna get hit this game. It's clear now.
God is telling you. Hey, morons, to watch your...
And the pitch. Knocks it foul. So it's a 2-2 count. Wind up, pitch. Ding, back at us. I tripped on that chair. I tripped on the chair, too. I didn't say I didn't flinch. I said I tripped on the chair as well.
Come on, Matt, catch up with the game.
That catching up enough for you? Wind up, pitch. Swing and a miss, and he retires to side. So the game is tied at 3 after 1 hit. Here by Jake Rucker. Rucker earns his 3rd RBI of the night. You're tuning into the Night Sports Network. We're taking a quick break into the 6th inning. Smith in the box. The windup, the pitch, the ball inside. Called strike though, clipping the corner for the umpire. Timeout call. Slight timeouts call so that a ball can be grabbed. It's thrown by, looks like Nate Pianto, who's warming up in the pen. Great job, Nate. The windup, the pitch. Strike inside, 0-2 count there for Heath. And time is once again called. Heath calls it this time, though, to prevent the bulk. The windup, the pitch. Dinged. Pass Taylor. So around first, head for second, but Rucker will be there ready to make the stop. If he had traveled any further, the Knights would have made the play. And so with a runner on now, the double play opportunity is set up for JP2. And it looks like we will have a call to the bullpen. Senior Dalton Heath will step off the mound. This call to the bullpen is brought to you by the Herald on the Hill. We'll take a quick break. Jake Rucker takes the hill for JP2 instead of Piante, who we saw warming up in the pen earlier, but nonetheless, Jake Rucker will play relief. Hopefully he can still play second in the next game, and it looks like the umpires are checking to see if he can play. Rucker tosses it back, but it's no good. Grounded foul there. Runner keeps going.
Making trading cards now.
Grounder's hit. He decides to send it to first instead, and the runner will be out at first, but in scoring position at second. The pitch from Rucker. Beautiful curveball for a called strike. Rucker checks back. The windup, the pitch. Ball gets away from Shuttleworth, and he'll have to run through a runner now on third base, in a tough position for Rucker now.
That'd be really funny, actually. No way, I have Jacob Tilly. Yeah.
The windup and the pitch. It's a ball. Dude, 25. Come on, let's go like original top stays. 25 cents.
25 cents.
We'd make them look better than that.
Well, obviously, because I'd make it.
Yeah.
We need to split the profit.
That ball's hit high. Going, and the runner has the opportunity to tag. They get it in. Hatton books it down the line, and it'll be no good, and Brentwood Academy will score. Pitch is outside. The pitch. I know on my program similar to it. There's Photoshop online. Current business talk from the KSM guys. The serious things we talk about. Profit and, yeah, college strike and trading cards. The pitch.
Well, I can download it and give you the file.
Didn't we do that with After Effects?
Yeah, and then you never do anything about it.
Because I had to do the turn off the internet thing and all that. Alright.
Well, I'm saying I can give you the file so you can do it too.
The windup and the pitch. It's called ball.
So to away, the batter's number 22, Jarvis.
No, if you'll excuse me, sir, I have to go pitch. What? If you'll excuse me, sir, Mr. Stark, I have to go pitch. It is the pastime of America, I believe. What does Jarvis stand for again? It's just a regular, very intelligent system. I knew it was very something. I knew system.
No, it's just a rather very intelligent.
I thought it was regular.
No.
Grounder, hit, lined. Runner will advance to third. No, he will not. He will stay. It's hard to see when Shuttleworth blocks the view.
Coming to bat, number 15, Badeau.
Bordeaux is in the box. As the wind picks up again. It was in a nice slight silence that has returned. The pitch. Beautiful curveball. High though. And the pitch. Once again a ball. And the pitch. 3-0 count. Rucker could load the bases accidentally here with a walk. And the pitch. And so the bases are loaded now for Brentwood Academy to bank on that opportunity here. The Knights will need to do something in the 6th and the 7th in hopes of winning this game. Coaches call the umpire over. Bases are loaded. Knights go and talk to their pitcher. It will not be a pitching change. No call to the bullpen, but it will be a slight talk. So, slight talking to Rucker. It's sad. Rucker probably could have made that line drive play, but you know when you put someone who doesn't usually play second, here's the thing. Okay. So, Jake at the play over at second base, the play over at second base that allows the runner to score. Jake could make that play easily. Jake's been playing for a couple of days though, so I mean, Jake's been playing for a while. So Jake can put that. So Jake can make the catch. Jake will be going. We do have a call to the bullpen, and so that call to the bullpen is brought to you by the Herald on the Hill. Nonetheless, Jake really would have done his best and made that play. But here's the thing. Jake, I'm trying to think right now. So Jake could have made that play. Now you put out someone who hasn't played second base in a few weeks. Now that's troubling because you're going in and you're in this wonder situation. I used to do that. One of our pitchers played second base when I played ball, so I'd play left and then I'd step up to play second, where I always played for years. And then come my older years of baseball, my last years of baseball, I was I had the chance my last year to play second base, and I kind of lost the ability to because I hadn't played there a lot. So it's a similar situation. He may have been a bred second baseman, but you don't play in 4 weeks, you're not in there. So the blame's not on him. The blame's on a lack of plays at some point because you have to put Rucker in. Nonetheless, it'll be Ben Brooks who will take the hill. He's throwing some curves there. They really want to save Pianto for the second game. Hopefully, Steidel can pitch hard. You're tuning into the Night Sports Network. We're going to take a quick break. Ben Brooks will pitch hopefully to stop any further bleeding for JP2 and put down one batter. Rucker takes second. Interesting calls. Strike down low inside corner. Wind up at the pitch. Dinged up, popped up. Brooks calls it off. Brooks makes the catch, and so he'll stop any further bleeding. But Brentwood Academy will score, and it's a 4-3 lead for the Eagles. The Knights will have to do something in their next two at-bats, or their next two chances at bat, or they'll have to suffer the loss going into the second game of this doubleheader. And that's a lot of pressure on sophomore Matt Steidel. So, you're tuning into the Night Sports Network. We're taking a quick break. Grayson Lang into the batter's box for JP2. The windup and the pitch. Knocked. Looking fair, looking foul, drops fair, and Lang will round the corner, pull in for a double. Jordan Williams into the batter's box now after that double. Brentwood Academy has called the pitching change. Runner in scoring position for JP2. Brentwood Academy winds up and pitches. Williams pulls back on a bunt, and Lang will book it backwards.
Wait a minute. The next game starts at 7, right?
Probably a little after
I was
7.
gonna say they got 5 minutes to high fill it out of there.
They may call it after this inning. I don't know. And the pitch. Strike. Upsetting to the Knights crowd. Gives the
dance over there.
It's a ball low. It's a strike low. 1-2 count now for Jordan Williams. Post drive, sophomore Lang home. Pitch. Williams offers a bunt on the 1-2 count. Count will become 2-2 now. Dangerous play to make there. Dangerous assumption to try. Dr. Pepper. Shh. The pitch. Lang decides to book it. He's down in time and the runner is on third. So a strikeout, yes, but a runner on third. And so the Knights have the chance with potential tying for sophomore junior Ben Brooks.
Number 2.
Brooks steps into the box for JP2. The windup and the pitch. Looks at a beautiful strike down the middle there, but we know it. Looking as he attempted to curve, ball didn't break away though until the last few seconds of that pitch. So if Brooks tried to swing, would have been a little bit hard to hit. The pitch. Brooks drops the bunt. And runners are on the corner for JP2 on that fielder's choice play.
My hands are literally numb.
And the bunt is dropped. Gets Lang in a pickle. Lang deciding to book it now. Turns around, books it back. He has him down there. Ben Brooks, though, 2 runners advanced there on that bunt. There's that. I can't tell if that's the first out or the second. That's the second out because of Weems. So that bunt drops, 2 runners in scoring position, though. So a good attempt for JP2. Pace Dempsey now into the batter's box. Time is called by the batter. Ball is called the ball. Pitch is called the ball. As the cool air continues to blow over Shining City on the hill. Pitch. Beautiful one, but high. Nice fastball there. No good. It's a 2-0 count. good for the Knights to load the bases. However, they've left runners stranded each and every time. Pitches another ball low. It's a nice curveball there from Brentwood Academy. I just realized that their catcher is now pitching. I was looking, I said 24. I saw him on the field at some point. He was their catcher, so they have their substitute catcher in the pitch. Ball called, strike on the inside corner high. We're gonna just sit in there and just chill after the game. Like seriously, I'm
gonna curl up in a ball and get inside the popcorn machine.
okay, that sounds good. Pitch though. They don't have to worry about you eating the popcorn either because you don't like popcorn.
I'll smell beautiful afterwards.
Ugh. 3-1 count. And that is they are cheering for a walk there. Bases are juiced for senior Ryan Hatton. Brentwood Academy crowd not happy with that.
Ryan Hatton.
Hatton has them juiced. Hatton with a strikeout already tonight. Takes that. Ball called, strike on the low inside corner. Rucker, who already has, a little cold, hard to talk. Rucker, who already has 3 RBIs, all 3 RBIs for JP2, waits on deck. The pitch. Hatton looks at it high, almost taking it. That's beautiful right there, and in his strike zone for the tall senior. But it's a 1-1 count now. And the pitch. Hatton dings. Drops foul. So it's a 1-2 count now. It's a pitcher's count. Timeout called by the pitch to avoid the boat. Oh, speaking is hard.
Yeah, especially if it's English.
Oh, English. English is the hardest language to speak. Hatton swinging a miss on a strikeout on a beautiful pitch. Leaves the Knights stranded. And so Brentwood Academy still leads 4-3. Going into the 7th inning. Oh, 0-1 count. Knocked high to left, tracked by Lang, who makes the catch. Ball knocked very
The
deep
one away
there.
batters number 17, Stover.
Stover into the batter's box. Here the Knights will need the walk-off victory no matter what now. Wind up the pitch. Hit high. Back towards left center. Taylor makes his second big play of the night. Gives to Rucker. Rucker gives it all the way to, looks like Steidel. Can't tell. No, Steidel's 44. So, looks like they have switched positions, Rucker and the sub whose jersey I can't quite read. I can't see his face either. I feel horrible. So the sun begins to set on the shining city on the hill. The beautiful, beautiful sunset looking over the high school. You can't really see it with our camera, but looks good. Looks good. And the pitch. Low. So it's 2 balls, no strikes now for Ben. 2-0 count. Ben trying to not allow a runner on. Winds up and pitches. Strike inside. And the pitch. Grounder. Fielded. And he's called safe. Unbelievable. Runner's called safe at first in a shock there. Nonetheless, slow grounder. Just say he's like skinny bones. The pitch fouled back towards the interstate. Shot to second base, fielded liner. So Brooks only allows 1 hit. The Knights have one last chance to make this game count. It's 4-3 as we go into the bottom of the 7th. You're tuning into the Knights Sports Network. We're going to take a quick break.
Rucker.
The batter with all 3 RBIs for the Knights tonight takes into the box. First pitch. Beautiful down the middle, called strike. Winds up and pitches. Ball is low. It's the last inning.
There's no exception for lateness.
It is the last half inning
heard that.
I know you heard that. The pitch. Ooh, almost hits Rucker there, just curving at the last second. That's the thing you don't find in a lot of baseball players. Rucker willing to take the hit. It's a 2-2 count now for Jake. The sophomore slugger who has both RBIs for all three RBIs for JP2. Takes the pitch low.
Dude, that is hot. And it's not even chocolatey, it's just like warm.
Oh, mine's actually pretty chocolatey. The nice and kind. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hot chocolate, hot chocolate, hot chocolate. There was hot chocolate on that table. Calls him on strike 3. Valera knocks it foul. Back towards the interstate.
I'm seriously running out of water.
The wind-up and the pitch. Yeah, for every chair I run out of, you run out of a car.
Yeah, I know. I have enough Chevy or Ford or
Or Audi.
out Uthis and not Uthis.
The pitch. Knocked high for Valera. To right field. Will be fielded in shallow right. So they were put in the Vandy commit. Mason Hickman. The Knights are putting forth their final effort now. With only one batter. 2 outs. No balls.
Number 9,
No
Mason
strikes.
Hickman.
They'll have to pinch hit for a lot of power hitters here in the bottom of this lineup. Grayson Lang can do so, but I feel like Jordan Weems, given his performance tonight, will be taken out of the lineup.
I can start ripping them.
Wind up, pitch, swing and a miss on a beautiful pitch for Hickman. The wind up and the pitch is a ball high outside.
My balls are cold, maybe.
Time called by the batter.
I don't have my key.
Pitches another ball. 2-1 count now. Hitters count. Hickman owns this count now. The Knights trying to salvage any hits they can. The pitch. Knocked high. Up. Hoping it drops, but it will not. Brentwood Academy will take the first game, though, here against JP2. A beautiful game from Serpro Field. Dalton Heath will take the loss, allowing 3 runs, 4 hits. The Knights had 2 errors with a total of 4 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors. Brooks allowed 1 hit, Rucker allowing 3. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Oliver Anton. Thank you for joining us for Game 1 of this doubleheader between JP2 and Brentwood Academy. We'll see you in Game 2 from Serpro Field. But for now, I'm Oliver Antone, signing off.